I remember going into a group and I never told anybody my name. I always gave them my surname, so they all had to call me Mister. Um, and then in the end, they just kind of they made up the name Al. And they said, "We're going to call you Al. You look like an Al." And I thought, that's perfect. And I actually stuck with it. And for me, that has lessened because people now can say my name, whether they're very old, whether they're very young, um, whether they're white or any other color in between. They can all say my name properly. And although it's not my name, a lot of people know me by it. And I think when you come back to co-production circles in itself, having that anglicized name, not feeling fully psychologically safe, understanding that you're going to get the same treatment, and you 99% of the time will actually get the same type of treatment. Um, and coming into co-production circles, I love co-producing, I really do. And this is not, I'm trying not to try and say very much that is negative about it because I really do enjoy it. Um, but I think the way that maybe we're doing it, and having to listen to people's kind of opinions, and I always know that my opinion is kind of out there. I'll talk about things like colonialism. I will talk about things, and those things are really relevant to the plans that we make today because they're actually framing our thinking and framing the way that we're actually doing co-production. So when you're, for example, and I'm going to use the example of co-production collective. When we're using jam boards and we're using these trees and we're using kind of like we want to really hear your thoughts. Um, I think that actually, first of all, we don't get enough time to think about those thoughts because I need extra time to actually frame them. I have to always go usually second or very last. I usually wait until it's at the last minute and then I can see the door about to close and I go, I've got a quick thought and I'll quickly just say it because actually by the time after I've said it, I don't need to then hear other people kind of go, well, I disagree with that or that doesn't really work for me. I just want to say it and whoever's typing will say, thank you, I'm just trying to type it. Okay, we're going to go back into the room. Bye. And we're all just gone. I don't want to hear the kind of like, oh, but where does that happen? And why are you bringing this into it? Why are you talking about race? And I'm thinking, well, actually, when you think about people that are the most unequal in society, and when you're talking about inequalities, that that is us. So why should I not talk about it? Why should I not highlight it? Why should I pretend that everything's rosy? And I think this is where co-production in itself is a place that stops us from talking about it.